Mention of the rookie wall. Is that real, Steve, or is it just a myth?
Kevin, it's real. And for some players, the NBA seems so much longer and more grueling than the college season. It's certainly an exhausting adjustment.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Patrick Beverley out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Vucevic, and it's Derozan in the power forward. Now here's Ingram. "17-foot shot on the way." That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against Memphis.
And they definitely kept their eyes on the prize, put on a real entertaining comeback, and that's a feel-good game when you can win like that.
And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. Poked away. Valanciunas with a screen on Caruso. Here's Richardson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And that one, I thought the guys were out of sync offensively. And on the defensive end, a failure to communicate.
This was a brutal loss. You can point fingers in a number of directions, but the bottom line is they just didn't have it tonight.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Jones, the pass to McCollum. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
This demonstrates how confident CJ is, wasting no time and firing away.
And Beverley kicks to Derozan. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Ingram. McCollum passes to Ingram. Now here's McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Beverley. McCollum scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Great tenacity from C.J. McCollum, not letting the defense bother him at all.
After spending almost a decade in Portland, McCollum has adjusted well to playing in his new surroundings.
You know, GA, he's a fantastic player when he's out on the floor. Missed a lot of games over the last 3 years. But when he's feeling right, he is a nightmare to defend.
Now here's Ingram, following the miss by Derozan. Richardson with it, now defended by LaVine. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Bulls now. Derozan passes to Caruso. He dishes it to Vucevic. Beverley for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Spacing the floor. This is what they need from Patrick Beverley on the offensive end.
Valanciunas with a screen on Derozan. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And you could see them losing confidence, and it turned into a domino effect.
And here's McCollum. He had 31 points in the win against Memphis. Beverley against Ingram. In the corner, it's Richardson. Clock at 6. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Ooh, physicality from Valanciunas on the glass. Securing the ball and sending it right back.
Passes to LaVine. Over Jones. LaVine can't hit.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Richardson the pass to Ingram. Can't get it to fall.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. Beverly against McCollum. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Big time play by Vooch. Rising up and hammering it down.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Valanciunas with a screen on Beverly. McCollum banked in off the glass. McCollum's got 7.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again. Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Here's McCollum. He's got 7. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Vucevic. Richardson against Beverly. Outside Derozan. Five on the clock. Another one falls for Chicago.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, if we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to, we'll have a very good chance. We'll see if they can execute that strategy, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Here's Vucevic, following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Vucevic setting the pick for Derozan. Vucevic down low. Guarded by Valanciunas. And good that time. Vucevic has got his second basket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Valanciunas with a screen on Derozan. Here's Ingram. He's off on that one. And it's Chicago the other way. Now Derozan. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Milwaukee. Pass to Levine. Good work defensively by Jones.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, that the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders, they're building a team to contend.
Here's Derozan. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
McCollum against Beverly. McCollum dishes to Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Zach LaVine.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game. Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe. But they play to their identity.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Levine. And it's Dosunmu in for Patrick Beverly. Now, here's Caruso. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Drummond. Doesn't go for it. Nice feed from Valanciunas. Marshall with it. Working on Drummond. And Marshall kicks to Jones. It's tipped. Pushing it up. Here's Caruso. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Alex Caruso picking the opposition's pocket. Takes off once he grabs the steal.
Here's Alvarado. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Just 5 on the clock. Jones from outside. It's Drummond with the rebound. Bulls leading by 5. The pass to Caruso. Outside Derozan. Drummond a screen. Pass to Dosunmu. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. The jump hook. That misses off the backboard. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. To the left wing. Marshall passes to Alvarado. Valanciunas with a screen on Caruso. The feed to Valanciunas. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Derozan. He has 6. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Derozan. And checking out some numbers for him. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Alvarado. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's Murphy outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Derozan. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Here's Drummond, and he converts the layup. And the Bulls lead by 2.
That's the right play to run. Drummond with the skill and size to make that high percentage attempt.
Here's Jones. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year. Second, the Pelicans.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
And that one falls for Jones. Chicago making some changes. Derek Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Kobe White in for Alex Caruso. Good on both. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Now here's White. 14 points from him the last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
Here's Alvarado. .105 left to play in the first. Valanciunas with a screen on White. Jones drives in. Can't hit from in close. Chicago leading. Williams looking around to the right side. Some changes for New Orleans. Nance comes in for Valanciunas, and Daniels subbed in for Herbert Jones. And here is Dosunmu. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the shot goes in.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Alvarado. 11 feet away. Here's Nance. No good on the shot. Good D by Drummond. The Bulls leading by 4. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
White with it. Jacks up a 3. It doesn't go for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bulls lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
So for Chicago right now, Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. White and Levine on the wing. And it's Beverly in at the point guard position. Here's White. Another one falls for Chicago.
Kobe White glides around the court with the ball on the string ready to shoot. And no hesitation.
They double team McCollum. Daniels kicks to McCollum. Nance sets a screen for McCollum. Drills it from outside. McCollum's got 12 in the game.
When McCollum is putting it all together on offense, it is fun to watch. Born score.
Here's Levine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Nance. Steve, it's been tremendous to see Zach LaVine reach his all-star potential in recent years.
Kevin, you can tell he's loving it too, right? But yeah, this was a long time coming. He's at the top of his game, earning his spot among the best players in this league, Kevin.
And he makes the first. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to them?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
And so Levine nails both of them.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Ingram.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Beverly with the ball. He's picked up by Nance. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
And it's Ingram missing. It's a close game here in New Orleans. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. Beverly dishes to Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency. Solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And he knocks down the first one. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nance. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Daniels.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Beverly against McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Beverly. Nailed from three-point land. McCollum's got 15 points.
Look how mobile and quick CJ is. Terrific at making fast decisions and pick and rolls.
Derozan scanning the floor. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. Levine wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. He's got 9.
Woo! Zach barely gave the defense a chance there. He quickly gets the shot in the air.
Stripped it away. Caruso, the pass to Beverly. The dish to Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
He's 6'5", but he has elite athleticism. LaVine with the size to compete on the interior.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
The first one falls.
It's almost hard to believe that Zach LaVine is still getting better, but he really is maturing into his game and getting sharper as a player.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And so LaVine nails both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Richardson the pass to Ingram. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
For New Orleans, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ingram. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
He hits both from the stripe.
You know, I love that Brandon Ingram continues to grow his game. We've seen him get better at moving the ball, which only makes him more versatile on the floor.
Now here's Caruso. He has 5. Jones against LaVine. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Good steal from Valanciunas. Pelicans trail by 4. Richardson outside. On the wing, Jones. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up. Richardson.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line. And the first one drops. And so LaVine nails both of them. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 6. Poke loose and out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. Right now let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Taking a look at Chicago, they're 10th in the conference, still looking to claim a spot for the playoffs.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
This has been the thought all along. They have enough to compete night in and night out, but they're not taking 4 out of 7 from a top team in this league. No way.
Now here's Jones following the miss by Derozan. Now McCollum, 15 points in the game. No good. That's just his first miss in 7 shots. Shoots over Ingram, and DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got his 4th assist in this one. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
All right, a chance to look at numbers for DeMar DeRozan. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging about 23 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
Pelicans trail by 8. Now, here's Richardson. He is still scoreless so far in this one. McCollum outside. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's his first foul. Ingram finds Jones. McCollum with the ball. It's up a 3, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Passes it to Beverley. To the wing right side. Beverley with a screen on Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep, and the Bulls another 3.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
Richardson the bounce pass. And Valanciunas kicks to McCollum. Pass to Richardson. New Orleans moving it around. It's Jones on the wing. Guarded by Levine. Here's Valanciunas. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Beverley. 6 points for him. Here's Levine. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Spins. Good. McCollum's got 11 points in the quarter.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
The pass to Vucevic. Back to Levine. Beverley sets the screen for Caruso. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
The defense had no choice but to foul Caruso. This is the pressure he puts on teams.
Bulls have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. The free throw drops for Caruso.
I like how Alex Caruso gives his team an instant energy boost out on the floor. He's always working overtime.
Osumu, he's checked in for Patrick Beverley. And so Caruso nails both of them. And the Pelicans with possession here. 8-point game. And here's Richardson. No points in the game yet for him. Shoots from 14. Second shot opportunity. Again, the Pelicans score.
That wasn't an easy finish from Valanciunas. The big man didn't have a good look, but got it to drop anyway.
Here's Derozan. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Down low. Shoots from 8. Chicago grabs the miss. Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass to Dosunmu. Levine against Jones. Outside Levine. Over Jones. Levine gets the bucket. Levine's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Richardson against Caruso. Richardson with it. 8 points his last outing. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. On the basket by Jones.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, disciplined, and that's a beautiful pass.
From 2019 to 2022, Steve, Josh Richardson was traded 4 times over a 20-month span.
Kevin, that tells you how in demand guys like Josh are. Richardson is a 3-and-D type, plays the game hard. Everyone wants multiple guys like him on their roster.
Yep, that one goes in there. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
He goes hard to the cup. Valanciunas, one of the best roll men in the game.
Now Derozan. He's got 10. Shoots over Ingram. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's McCollum. Again, the Pelicans score.
If you let McCollum get off a mid-range J, it's going in.
Outside, Levine. Passes it to Caruso. There's the triple. No good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Here's Valanciunas, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No one willing to step in front of Valanciunas. That's a big guy driving the lane.
The Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
He's a big man who plays to his strengths. Valanciunas offers a lot of grit and toughness.
Some changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Williams in for Zach LaVine. And the second free throw, good. Now here's Dosunmu. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Derozan. Outside Williams. He feeds it to Drummond. The kick out to Williams. Over Jones. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Drummond. And the Bulls lead by 4.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 22. Here's Valanciunas. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. 1:09 left in the first half of basketball. Now the pass to Dosunmu. Here's Caruso. Drummond with a screen on McCollum. Caruso, no good.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Pass to Alvarado. Takes the three. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Derozan gets the bucket.
One of the biggest progressions for DeMar DeRozan. Now can create a shot off the dribble in a variety of ways.
Here's McCollum following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Williams passes to DeRozan. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Williams, a screen on Jones. Over McCollum. No good from 18. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Zach.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they're right around where we expected them to be at this point. Nothing to be ashamed of. They've had some great wins. And now they know exactly what they need to work on to become contenders next year.
And now coming back to this game, a strong first half for the Chicago Bulls.
You look at the play of their bench, this second unit is doing exactly what coach is looking for. It's a luxury to have this kind of support.
I mean, I know we talk about team depth all the time, but that's been the difference tonight. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've got Josh Richardson. Jones is out there with Ingram. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. That's the Pelicans 5. The Bulls leading by 6. DeRozan dishes to Beverly. Passes it to LaVine. Knocked away. Here's Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
New Orleans gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. And that one's good. Ingram.
His assist numbers have grown. C.J. McCollum, pass on time.
DeRozan against Ingram. Vucevic setting the pick for Caruso. And it's Vucevic missing. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Valanciunas. McCollum outside. LaVine against Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Richardson, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got assist number 5 here tonight.
You could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Now here's Levine. He's got 15. Here's Vucevic. Another miss by Vucevic.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Richardson the pass to McCollum. For the lead. Pelicans keep it alive. Ingram kicks to Richardson. McCollum against Beverly. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That'll be his second foul of the game. Beverly against McCollum. Here's the pass to Jones. 5 on the clock. Now McCollum.
An all-defensive first-teamer. Beverly once again getting up into his man and locking him down.
Here's Derozan. He hangs. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Finally. Now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
And Smitty, in that 21-22 season, DeMar DeRozan proved to be one of the top closers in our game.
You're totally right, GA. He led the NBA in fourth quarter points and finished second in clutch scoring. He embraced the challenge and thrived playing the role of the hero. C.J. McCollum is so crafty at finding ways to capitalize inside. What a play.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. These players have been dominant on the glass in the last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Jonas Valanciunas is second.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
First one falls for him. Nancy's checked in for New Orleans. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Smitty, the talented Larry Nance, has a very complete game, doesn't he?
He does. He does a little bit of everything for this team. Scores, rebounds, passes, defends. Kevin, he's such an excellent role player.
Again, McCollum missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Pass to Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Ingram. Levine for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Levine's got 19 points.
Boy, there's a certain beauty to that high-arching jumper. Levine showing us the range.
And it's Ingram missing. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls, leading by 5. DeRozan passes to Beverly. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
He's such a crafty player. Vucevic showing he can be assertive by finishing through contact.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can. And Smitty, we've seen Nikola Vucevic add a three-point shot to his arsenal.
This is a shot he didn't have early on in his career. But GA, as the game has continued to evolve, so has Vucevic. Recognizing bigs like him have to be able to stretch the floor.
Now, here's Richardson. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Now, here's Levine, following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Beverly, the pass to Levine.
And checking out the numbers for Ingram.
He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists. And he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Now, here is Murphy. And no good, trying to use the glass. Here's Levine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. One on Richardson.
Zach isn't afraid of physical contact. In fact, he loves it on the way up.
90% from the line of the game, shooting 9 of 10.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Levine. Daniels, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. One misses. Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
And here's Levine. After Josh Richardson was able to get the triple. Levine kicks to Jones. Jones sets the pick for White. Here's Vucevic. Off target from three-point range. Pelicans trail by 6. So here's Murphy. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. The high post shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Chicago's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Levine against Richardson. Lets a floater go. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And here's Daniels. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Another shot. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Larry Nance.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
Levine, that's good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
It's Beverly on the wing. Richardson covering. White dishes to Levine. And Jones has it in the corner. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Jones has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls. Richardson kicks to Daniels. And trying to break loose, and he lays it straight in. Daniels has got his first bucket of the night.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Vucevic has screen on Murphy. Lets it go from 11, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Richardson outside. Fires for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Bulls going the other way now. Outside, White. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Nance. And the average age of NBA players is getting younger and younger, and now about a year younger than they were a decade ago, Steve.
Kevin, I'm sure you're correct, but for me, I'm also seeing guys play longer and longer and longer. The old guys are sticking around.
Free throw good, Levine. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Levine nails both of them. Pelicans trail by 11. Pass to Marshall. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to White. And here is Dosunmu. Dishes it to Levine. Drummond a screen. White with it. He's picked up by Nance. To the middle. Here's Murphy. And then Murphy with the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Now here's Levine. 26 points for him. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Levine's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
They get the rebound. It's Murphy outside. Oh, good on that one.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And it's White missing.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
On the wing, Daniels. White covering from about 16. Daniels, no good. Bulls leading by 11. Now, here's Dosunmu. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Second chance effort, and there's the nice layup by Drummond.
Andre Drummond using his size and athleticism to create a scoring opportunity off the miss.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Nance a screen on Levine. Hits the three-point bomb. Murphy's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Williams has a screen for Levine. Over Murphy. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Down the stretch. This is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
The pass to Marshall. So here's Murphy. On the wing, Daniels. White covering. Daniels kicks to Murphy. Alvarado passes to Daniels. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Well, he bailed him out with that one. The shot clock was low. You got to just play straight up D. That is not the time to take a foul.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for New Orleans. And the Bulls making a change also. Derozan's checked in. Here's Alvarado. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 6 to shoot. Outside Murphy. It's good from long range. Murphy's got it back down to single digits for the Pelicans.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to White. Outside Williams. Here's Dosunmu. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Dosunmu's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Alvarado. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Big-time improvement from Andre Drummond. He has better awareness on the defensive end.
And so it's Chicago, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And don't go away. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Derozan out there with Williams. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Alvarado. McCollum outside. Three-pointer connects from three-point range. McCollum's got 27 points.
You simply can't let CJ find looks he wants at the arc. His range, it's too good.
Outside Williams. Picked by Vucevic. Williams kicks to Derozan. Out to the wing. Here's Vucevic. CJ McCollum with the rebound. McCollum's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Now, here's Marshall. Derozan defending. Valanciunas sets a screen for Jones. And another three for New Orleans.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Caruso kicks to Beverley. Beverley sets the screen for Derozan. And it goes down 2 points. And the Bulls lead by 8.
One of the best mid-range shooters in the NBA, DeMar DeRozan makes a living from this spot.
Tipped away. Here's Valanciunas. Again, the Pelicans score. And so it's Derozan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Caruso. Off target from outside. The Pelicans have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So both teams making some changes here. Valanciunas with the ball. Feeds to Jones. Ingram outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. And no good that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Passes to Derozan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Vucevic. Count that one.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
McCollum against Beverley. McCollum passes to Richardson. Now Jones. Now Richardson. And the jumper from down low is good.
Josh Richardson is not the type to get bothered by good defense. Bucket.
Outside Derozan. Levine, a screen on Ingram. Derozan with it. Now guarded by Ingram. And it's Derozan missing. Pelicans trail by 6. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Jones. Jones has got 6 assists here tonight.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now here's Vucevic. Down low. Goes back up. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Can't help but latch on to him. It's your only chance to slow down Vucevic.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, the main thing here, though, guys, is just to make sure you get a two-possession game now.
McCollum outside. There's the feed to Valanciunas. It's stolen by Vucevic. Richardson against Beverly. He dishes it to Derozan. And no good. Some solid defense from Ingram. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him. Pelicans trail by 5. And here's Richardson. McCollum outside. Back to Richardson. Valanciunas sets a screen for Richardson. Shoots over Caruso. Another one falls for New Orleans.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Here's Levine. Up and in on the layup. Levine's got 32 points.
What body control from Zach LaVine. Terrific at keeping his composure even while under pressure.
And Valanciunas kicks to McCollum. The dish now to Jones. Pass to Richardson. Now here's Valanciunas. Over to Rosen. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Valanciunas.
Valanciunas has made so many strides as a scorer since he started in the NBA.
On its way from DeRozan for 2. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the pass to McCollum. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Levine against Ingram. Over Levine. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Pass to Levine. The 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
McCollum outside. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. Shoots over Caruso. That one wide left. Bulls leading by 3. Levine finds Caruso. Richardson against Beverly. Caruso, a screen on Richardson. Over to the left wing. And it's off from three-point range. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Passes it to McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Caruso. And it's McCollum off the drive. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get his shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
First free throw is good.
Led the league in percentage from the line a few years ago. C.J. McCollum dialed in.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Now here's Levine. Vucevic a screen on McCollum. With the step back. Here's Levine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Pelicans trail by 3. Ingram outside. McCollum outside to tie it up. Offensive rebound. No good from Valanciunas. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. That's to Caruso. Knocks it loose. And the jam by Levine.
Zach loves to provide for his team. He is playing his heart out on offense.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ingram against Derozan. Vucevic with the ball. And they're able to recover. And it will go. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Valanciunas. Caruso sets the screen for Derozan. And the pass to Vucevic. Over in the corner, Beverly. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Stolen by Levine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Levine nails both of them. Here's McCollum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Such a pure score. The defense getting too aggressive on C.J. McCollum.
The first free throw is good. Second free throw, no good.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
Beverly dishes to Levine. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Valanciunas. Inside, here's Ingram. The shot from the low post is good.
Fearless player. Have to respect Ingram's willingness to take big shots.
Pass to Levine. Levine, a screen on Richardson. Here's Derozan, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Shooting 2.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
So tough to guard. DeRozan with the strength, the near 40-inch vertical, and he loves to challenge you.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Pelicans trail by 6. Jones kicks to McCollum. Lets it go with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. McCollum's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's been here before. CJ with a huge bucket.
DeRozan passes to Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. 39 points for Zach Levine.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's McCollum. Grabs the rebound again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. Huge bucket there from the big Lithuanian. Valanciunas is stepping up. No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
The Bulls leading by 3. Here's Beverly. Vucevic trying to get over. DeRozan's shot is off.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Now here's Ingram, following the miss by DeRozan. And that one's good. Ingram.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Now here's DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Pelicans pull it in. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Tries the spin move to the inside. Valanciunas. Yes!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Timeout called. The Bulls. They're down by 2. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing, but it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. McCollum against Beverly. Passes it to Derozan. Over Ingram. Here's Vucevic. Yes!
You want the ball in Vucevic's hands. So calm and collected under the spotlight.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. McCollum against Beverly. Now here's McCollum. He's covered closely. 5 to shoot. Valanciunas with a screen on Beverly. Here's McCollum. Count it!
Experience paying off right here. CJ is outstanding.
Chicago calls timeout. They're behind by 2. Just 2 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
For 3, Levine. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of controlling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
It feels good. There is a better game, there is a worse game, but, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is to take rebounds, set of screens. I'm doing a good job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jonas Valanciunas.